Why most people never grow up? Most people never grow up. They get older, but they don't grow. They get jobs, bills, and responsibilities, but they still carry the mindset of a child. Avoid pain, seek comfort, blame others. But here's the truth. Nobody tells you. Life doesn't care about your comfort. Life demands your growth. And growth? It's found in the fire. It's found in the burdens you choose to carry. This isn't about motivation. This is about transformation. And it begins when you stop running from the weight of life and start carrying it with purpose. Pick up your damn suffering and bear it. Jordan Peterson. Pain is real, but so is responsibility. Pain is not a punishment. It's part of the deal. To live is to suffer. Loss, struggle, disappointment, confusion. But within that pain lies a sacred opportunity to choose how you respond. You can blame the world. You can numb yourself. Or you can do what very few people are willing to do. Own your suffering. Jordan Peterson said, "Pick up your damn suffering and bear it, and try to be a good person so you don't make it worse." That's the foundation of maturity. You take the pain you didn't ask for, and you carry it anyway. Not just for yourself, but so you don't pass it down to others. That's responsibility. That's love. That's power. The burden you carry defines who you become. We live in a world obsessed with ease, but the paradox is this: the harder your burden, the deeper your strength becomes. Jordan Peterson said, "The purpose of life is finding the largest burden that you can bear and bearing it." Let that sink in, because it flips the entire script. You're not meant to run from hardship. You're meant to step toward it. You're not meant to chase comfort. You're meant to carry something so meaningful that the weight shapes your soul. Your burden becomes your identity. Your responsibility becomes your destiny. A story of someone who chose to carry the weight. Let me tell you a story. There was a boy raised in chaos, a broken home, no father, no guidance, just pain. By 16, he could have gone the easy path. Drugs, violence, escape. But something shifted. He heard those words, "Pick up your damn suffering." And for the first time, he looked in the mirror and saw not a victim, but a fighter. He took care of his siblings, got a job, went to night school. Not because it was easy, but because it was necessary. Today, he runs a foundation for at-risk youth. Why? Because he carried the burden and became a man. That story? It could be yours. The consequences of escaping responsibility. But let's flip the coin. What happens when you don't carry the weight? What happens when you run? You become bitter, weak, entitled. You start to believe the world owes you something. And worst of all, you pass your pain to others. A man who refuses responsibility becomes dangerous to his family, his community, himself. Freedom without responsibility is destruction. Because if you don't aim at something higher than your pain will aim itself at you. Becoming the adult you were meant to be growing up is not about age. It's about courage. It's about facing the darkness within you and choosing light anyway. There's a stronger version of you, buried under excuses, distractions, fear. And that version is waiting for you to stop blaming, to stop running, to stand up and say, "This life is mine, and I will carry it." Because when you take ownership of your suffering, you transform, not just your life, but the lives of everyone around you. Stop running, start growing. This isn't just a video, it's a challenge. To stop acting like you have time, to stop living like your life is a rehearsal. Jordan Peterson reminded us, you are not everything you could be, and you know it. So the question is, will you carry the burden? Will you take responsibility? Will you finally grow up? Because if you do, there's strength on the other side. There's honor, meaning, purpose. Pick up your damn suffering. Find the heaviest burden you can bear and carry it. The world doesn't need more comfort seekers. It needs warriors. It needs you.